Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Beyer. I'm going to be leading today's meditation. I'm just going to give it a few minutes and wait for anyone else who's going to join us today to join, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started with today's meditation. Like I said, I'm Beyer. I'm one of the Mindfulness Fellows or Mellows with the Center for Spirituality, Dialogue, and Service. And I'm going to be leading today's meditation. We'll do about a 30-minute meditation today. And I think today we'll do a body scan just to start off the week after we didn't have meditation last week because of the holiday. So we'll start off today with a body scan. So I invite you to get into a comfortable position. You can be in a cross-legged position. You can be sitting down with your feet flat on the floor. You can be lying down or standing up, whatever is most comfortable for you. And as you get into your relaxed position, I invite you to gently roll your shoulders back and place them down as you begin to settle, keeping your spine straight and your chin tilted slightly forward. Just allow your body to relax and get into a comfortable position for the next half hour. Your hands can rest gently in your lap, with your right over your left, and the thumbs lightly touching. Or you can place them on your knees, with the palms up, or however feels comfortable for you. And when you are ready, you can allow your eyes to softly close. Or if you would rather, they can remain open, resting just 3 to 4 feet in front of you. To begin this meditation, I will clap twice. So to start, I invite you to take several long, slow, deep breaths. Just feeling the air as you inhale and exhale. Breathing in fully and exhaling slowly. Noticing the way your body expands and relaxes with each breath. And as you continue to take these long, slow, deep breaths, I invite you to notice any tension that you feel right now that you might be carrying. Just let that fade away. I invite you to notice anything you might be hearing or thinking about in the space around you. Just bring your focus to this internal space and to those long, slow breaths. Can begin to just let go of everything around you and bring your attention inside to your body and to your breath for today's body scan. Now allowing your breath to return to its regular pattern. Just notice its rhythm for a moment. Just without judgment, notice where you feel your breath in your body. Just take a quick scan of your whole body. Notice how you're feeling in this moment. It can be helpful to select a point in your body, perhaps in your chest or in your throat, where you really feel the breath flowing through you. Invite you to focus on that point for a few breaths. Remembering that you can always return to that point whenever you feel your mind wandering or you're noticing thoughts of other things. And now I invite you to start by bringing your attention to your feet and your toes. Still continuing to keep that relaxed breath, but just now focusing on all the sensations around your feet and your toes. Maybe notice the way they feel against the floor. Notice the way they feel in your shoes or in your socks. Can allow them to grow heavy and just sink into the ground. Imagining your breath flowing all the way from your lungs and from your chest down through your whole body and into each of your toes. Just imagining your breath filling your entire body, moving up. Bring your attention into your ankles, to your legs. Sometimes we carry a lot of stress and weight in our legs. Just allow that to fade out of you. Maybe imagine that as you breathe, your breath is washing all of that tension out of your body, through your legs and your toes, just out into the ground. Maybe you allow your legs and your knees to feel heavy in the chair and the surface that you're sitting in. Just paying attention to your lower body in this moment. Moving up, we can begin to notice our hips, another place where we're often carrying tension of the day. Just breathe right into your hips, around your hips, allowing them to soften and relax. You may feel some stress in your lower back, in the base of your spine. Bringing your attention to your back now. Just be aware of the tension that you might be carrying. Notice the way the spine is straight, the way it connects your whole upper body. Just breathe air all the way down your spine, just allowing it to feed everything else. If at any point you feel yourself getting distracted, feel your mind wandering away from the body, perhaps thinking about things yesterday, things coming up. Wherever you feel your mind wandering like that, you can always return to the breath. Remembering that you can always come back to that point that we chose in the beginning, where you really feel the breath make itself known to you in your body. You can just take a moment now to refamiliarize ourselves with that point, to reacquaint ourselves with the breath. And moving on, you can notice your belly. Be the way it rises and falls as you breathe. You could be taking a few deep breaths here in this space. Just noticing the way your belly expands and contracts with each breath. The way it really breathes life to your whole body. Again, this might be a moment to take a few really deep breaths. You can notice the way your chest, your whole upper body expand and relax on each breath. Moving into your chest, notice the way your lungs feel right now. Notice the way they too expand and relax with your breath. It can be helpful to think about our lungs. It's just a main source of calm and peaceful breath for our day. Thinking about the way we can take this relaxed breath from our lungs and spread it throughout our entire body. Notice the way it sinks or doesn't sink with your stomach as they rise and fall together. This moment you may feel your heart as well. Noticing the way it too moves rhythmically. Maybe seeing if you can feel your heartbeat here in this relaxed setting. Not forcing it. Just being there with your heart and with your lungs in this moment of calm. Moving upward, we can begin to think about our shoulders. Another place where we often carry a lot of weight from the day. Imagine rolling our shoulders back and set them down. You allow them to grow heavy and to sink towards the floor. Noticing anything you might be feeling in your shoulders, any weight you might be carrying. Just trying to breathe all of that out of your body in this moment. Maybe allowing your arms to grow heavy as well. As you begin to bring your attention to your hands and fingers, elbows and arms, like the toes, noticing how the breath flows through them and fills even each tiny finger. Just as you notice the sensations in your upper body, Allow your breath to fill your body. Just take a moment to breathe here. Now, thinking about your neck, noticing how it works all day to support your head. Just breathing energy into your neck and into your neck muscles. You may want to rotate your neck around or allow it to grow heavy and fall to one side or the other for a moment. Just noticing the way this muscle feels with our breath flowing through it, connecting us to the outside world and to ourselves. Allowing the breath in your neck to flow up into your face. Picture how it fills every part of your whole head and face. Your breath fills your eyes, your ears, and your nose. Notice the way your face muscles feel this moment. Maybe you're carrying some stress from the events of the day. Just notice the way tension can build in the muscles in your face. And notice the way your breath can sweep all of that out. Just feeling your breath flow through you to every part of your body. You're now in this moment. You to step back. Think about your whole body as one. Notice any remaining points of tension, anything else that you really just need to breathe out this morning. Think about the parts of your body that may need special attention today. Parts of your body that may be carrying the most stress and the most tension. Here we can just take a few really deep breaths, allowing the breath to send through our entire body, flowing all around us and all inside of us. Remembering that if you ever lose track of your breaths, you feel your focus shifting, you can always return to that point in your body where the breath makes itself known to you. Just breathing here in this space together. And now that we've done a full scan of our body, I invite you to pick a word or a phrase to remind you of this relaxed state we created here today. Something that you can carry with you through the rest of the day, through the rest of the week, to remind you of this total state of breath and body relaxation. You can imagine yourself carrying that word with you throughout the rest of your day. Just spend a moment here taking some deep breaths with that word or with that phrase, perhaps reciting it out loud to yourself every time you exhale, just reminding yourself of this experience. Now, as you're ready and with your word or your phrase in mind, after taking those long, deep breaths, I invite you to allow your breath to return to its normal rhythm and allow yourself to begin to notice some of the things happening around you, noises you may hear, feelings of the room and space that you're in. You can begin to introduce some small movements back into your body, perhaps wiggling your fingers or your toes, or rolling your neck. So allowing yourself to reacquaint with the world around you. Now, as you're ready, perhaps rubbing your hands together first so they're warm to the touch, and then placing them over your eyes. But however you're ready, you can go ahead and open your eyes and reacquaint yourself with the visual world around you. And I'll clap twice to end today's meditation. So thank you all for joining us today. Like I said, I'm Beyer. I'm one of the Mindfulness Fellows or Mellows with the Center for Spirituality, Dialogue, and Service. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed this meditation. There are more resources like this on the Center for Spirituality, Dialogue, and Service YouTube page, and there are guided meditations right here, live on our YouTube page, every weekday from noon to noon 30. So thank you all for joining today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.